It's all about, for any team that wants to win, it's about the defense first, and then all the fundamentals of the game. We played good defense in the second half, 42 points, so that's how we got back in the game. And we turned it over 3 times in the second half instead of 14, so that was the ball game for us. Playing better D, not turning it over, and finding some combinations that work. That was the ball game. Now I know somebody's going to say, "Pop, what do you think of your defense tonight?" It's usually you.
I've never asked that question.
Talk about Simmons' explosiveness and just energy.
Yeah, Johnny's a talented young man, and he's getting more and more solid all the time. That's what his job is, to get more solid, make me trust him more. But he's certainly got the ability, and he's improving steadily.
You seem very calm in the first half when you guys had 14 turnovers. You just kind of letting guys work it out.
Yeah, sometimes I go crazy. Sometimes I decide to just sit and let them figure it out. It just depends, how I'm feeling or how I think the game might go or who's on the court at the time. But tonight I wanted them to see what was going on for themselves, and they did a good job of it. Yes, sorry.
I'm sorry. After scoring 60 points over the last 2 games, were you surprised that Aldridge only took 3 shots tonight?
No, they double teamed him all the time. So you can do that. If you want to go double team somebody, you can pretty much take them out of the game in that respect, especially big guys. It's easy to do that with a big guy. So they decided to do that, but he did a good job getting rid of the ball when he figured it out and got a lot of guys open threes. So he did what he was supposed to do.
You played a lot of guys early in this game. Was that by design going in, or were you searching for something?
No, I didn't think we had very good energy to start the game, and so I just tried to get them going a little bit, make them angry, whatever.
I'm still surprised that Ginobili can be the spark. Get that 3, you guys never get back.
He's his spirit is indomitable. That's just who he is. Okay, Happy New Year, everybody.
Seems like we're talking about the slow start, strong finish.
Yeah.
Something needs to change, but
Well, as long as it doesn't cost us wins, at the end of the day, what we want to do is to get better and win games, right? And we have been able to do that, but the slow starts have costed us some games this year. So we got to do a better job of coming out with more of an edge to the game, because teams they know we've been having these slow starts, and they play with a little confidence there, and then we turn up and then we win the game. But something that we need to keep in mind for sure going forward, so it's not something that is too repetitive.
But does it really matter, wins or wins?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you also have to understand that it's just what happens was against a couple of teams when the opponent is of a higher talent or a quality, it's going to be hard to come back into games, and if it happens on the road, it's going to be harder. So every game is valuable, and we have to value every game very much. So again, something that win is a win, and at the end of the day, that's what you want to do. But the way how you win it is also important.
How on a night like this, with Kawhi out and LaMarcus held to only 3 shots, does it show you how deep this team really is?
Yeah, we have a lot of weapons. There's no question about it. We don't depend on just one guy or 2 guys scoring the ball. We have multiple weapons, and tonight they really did a good job packing the lane, and so they kind of forced our shooters to make plays and make shots, and our shooters did that. So I'm glad we can be versatile and really attack teams with all of our arsenal.
Talk about the boost off the bench that John provided to you guys tonight.
Yeah, man, big time game for John tonight. Really aggressive from both ends, making plays, making shots, shooting the ball with rhythm and confidence. So really happy to see him play this way and build up his confidence.
what's the difference between that first half and second half?
I don't know. If I knew, I would not do it. No idea.
What does it say about the team that y'all are able to respond to a 10-point plus deficit?
It shows great character, and we're fighting, but we don't want to put ourselves in that situation. So just gonna watch film, see what we can do better.
Is it tough coming back from all those double-digit deficits this year?
I don't know, for whatever reason, it's happening a little bit too much this year, and I'll try to fix it.
Talk about Jonathon's energy and explosiveness coming off the bench tonight.
He was aggressive tonight, very aggressive. Shot was going in and going to the basket. He was in a good rhythm tonight.
When Danny's going like that too, how much easier does it make it for everybody else on the court?
Yeah, for whatever reason, Danny got more shots than usual. They let him open, but against Danny, he's gonna make them pay, and he shot the ball well tonight.
So you were real aggressive team with their guard play.
It's a good challenge. There's a lot of great guards in the league, and McCollum made it hard on our pick-and-roll defense. So that's another thing we can improve. As we progress in the season, we definitely have to play better on pick-and-roll defense.
He got a lot of it from you. He admires your game.
Yeah, I remember you told me that every time I play against him, it's like that little pull-up, going left. He told me that he watched a lot of tape, so he's doing good for himself now. He's pretty close to mine.
with all the new faces, how well is the team recognizing what needs to have? Today they were double teaming LaMarcus.
Yeah, today their strategy obviously was they were not going to let LaMarcus go off. The last two games LaMarcus been scoring a lot, and he's been playing unbelievable. So that's their strategy, and other guys stepped up. You got Jay Sims, got 19, and Danny was open, and so that's what you're going to have to do against us. You have to make a decision. If you're going to double LaMarcus, a lot of guys, they can shoot in this team.
Surprised you guys are where you are right now in 2016 without.
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like we're doing a little bit better than expected, especially with all the changes. But at the same time, I feel like we have a lot of room for improvement. If we want to try to be a team like Golden State or Cleveland or all the top teams, I feel like we can still improve.
Where? In what area?
I feel defensively, starting games, energy, pick-and-roll D, it's a lot of stuff we can improve.
Did Pop kind of just sit back and let you guys figure it out on your own there to start the game with all the turnovers and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Does he do that sometimes?
Sometimes, sometimes he goes Serbian, sometimes doesn't say anything. I prefer when he does nothing.
Arguably your best per-game stretch of the season, kind of coming on the heels of that rest game in Portland. How big are those days off for you?
Oh, it's great. I always, think, Pop is the best at resting, guys and know, when to give us a game to have more energy. And, not going to Portland definitely helped me. I feel great physically. I feel like I'm turning the corner, with both of my knee injuries. I feel like, I'm getting stronger, lifting a lot. And so hopefully, I can stay like that. All right. Thank you, guys.
Energy is something you kind of have, and explosiveness is just something you have to work on. It's just what I've been doing basically since I was like 17, is being able to show explosiveness. So, and just doing what I got to do, get out, get easy buckets for the team.
Pop talked about your confidence is growing and you're working on making him trust you even more. You feel that way? Yeah,
I mean, that's with anybody. Anybody, young guys in this league have to gain respect from the coach plus the vet. So I think me showing them that I'm working, builds confidence on both parts, mine and theirs.
With Kawhi out and with the team's slow start, did you sort of take it upon yourself to say, hey, this is a game that I need to really go out there and...
No, you don't technically tell yourself that. It's just kind of a mindset that, hey, other guys have to pick it up and do what it takes to win ball games.
You started to get stuff going at first from the line tonight. Is that something you make a point of, especially when the officials are calling it as tight as they were early?
The officials finally called some fouls tonight. Just being able to slow the game down a little bit because they was trying to make a run at us. So getting to the free throw line, stopping the run is always good for us.
Jonathon, what was the difference defensively after the first quarter? Like the last three quarters, you were 20, 21, 21. What was the difference after the first quarter?
We stopped letting them walk around and run their offense. We got in the guys and got a little bit more aggressive on the defensive end, which opened it up for us on the offensive end.
Ali, do you think you could have grabbed it?
But my mind was to pass it. But yeah, I think I just kind of stomped. I may have blinked my eyes. That's why I missed it.
When you see Manu running out there, 39 years old, just all over the place. Give you guys even more energy?
That's a lot of energy to be able to see him, because I do not want to be playing at 39. But that's definitely a motivation and a lot of juice for us younger guys to be able to see him still going hard and still putting his body on the line at his age to make plays for this team. Says a lot.
Pop was talking about y'all working a lot of this stuff out early in the game on your own. Was Manu part of that? You could see him kind of yelling at people in the huddle.
Yeah, just everybody be professional. Come do your job. You know, and mainly protect your home court.
You surprised after those 14 turnovers in the first half that he didn't really yell at you guys at all?
He did, but you just ain't hear it. So
really
definitely that's why we only had 3 turnovers in the second half.
He seemed more calm, though.
Because he trusted in his guys. You know, he trusted that we'll pick it up in the second half. He allowed us to make plays and, you know, really let us play today.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Happy holidays.